A drink of this. Am I on?
Yes.
I'm on live.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Got it. This has been a tough week, right? To get rhythm. You get started. Got the holiday in the middle of the week. Got your barbecue on, and then you kind of got to get started again. So I wanted to chat with you today about prospect urgency, and let's look at it from the context of membership. It's a great topic that we had on our pep rally today that my main man, Jordan Weiss, brought up. He's like, hey, I've got prospects. They seem to want to join, but there's no urgency around membership to kind of get them over the top. So here's some thoughts for you. And I've got them in a list of actually 10 questions that we recommend for our clients and our team. And if you want it, just let me know and I'll send it over to you. But here's what it is in a sense. First question to build that urgency is, I think sometimes we go past a lot of the things that we really need to know to close out the deal. And then if you know these things, the answers to these questions actually end up closing the opportunity on its own. So you don't have to make up some kind of fake urgency to get them to make the call because you kind of already know what the deal is. So, and these are questions that you really need to ask the prospect and know what the answer is. Not assuming the answer, but knowing the answer through your conversations. First and foremost, what's the problem? What's the problem you're going to solve that they need to have addressed? Secondly, what's the solution you provided to that? So in association membership, why are they interested in joining? Is it to develop new business relationships? What specific solutions are you offering them to help solve that problem or address the opportunity? Who decides? Who's the decision maker? It's all right to talk to people that aren't, but you need to know who the decision maker is specifically. Who decides? What is the specific next step in the process? Filling out the application? Running it by the new decision maker? Do you really know what the next step is? Do you know when the next step is going to happen? Critical. Secondly, do they have the budget money? And when do they have it available to them? Sometimes we just assume because they're talking to us and they've got the membership app and they've got the due schedule in front of them or the pricing sheet or whatever it is in other sales that they do have the money. Not necessarily. Do you know that for sure? If they don't join or they don't buy the sponsorship, what will they do? Have you asked them that? Do you know what the answer to it is? And then finally, what is the one thing that could keep the membership from happening or from the sales deal closing? My perspective is if you know the answers to these questions, then a lot of these answers are going to decide when is it going to happen, who's going to sign it, what's the next step, how much, and all of those things. But you need to know the answers to those questions. If not, you're just guessing and you're trying to build up some kind of false urgency that may not be in place anyway. Hey, I've made the mistake myself. I'm going down this path and man, we're getting ready to do this and I got the deal happening. Hey, and then they say, oh, this looks great, but we're not going to do this until next year. What? I thought I had this thing done in the next 30 days. And they're talking about 6 to 8 months from now? Whose fault is that? Their fault? My fault for not asking them. Hey, when are we going to do this? I'm fine with 6 to 8 months from now, but I'm not fine if I don't know about it and I'm projecting it over the next 30 days. You get what I mean? If you'd like these 7 questions and 3 more that you really need to know about your prospect to build the urgency and get the deal closed, go ahead and send me a note on this email or on this Facebook posting or send me an email. jp@murraycompany.com. Have a great weekend. Talk to you very soon. Thanks for watching.